Daily Animated Text. Good morning to all those who love Jehovah God, to this spiritual breakfast. Topic for today is,
and the way of holiness.
And the daily text that we will analyze today is
Isaiah chapter 35, verse 8. A highway will be there. The way of holiness. Important fact from biblical history. When the Israelites left Babylon to return to Judah and Jerusalem, they had to be spiritually cleansed. The way of return had to be a way of holiness, in fact, not just in name. Those who returned using this path provided by God had to have a holy motive, to restore their country, which had been desolate for a long time, and therefore needed to re-establish pure worship. That was the main reason why they had been released from Babylon. Before them lay the prospect of fulfilling those splendorous words spoken concerning them by the prophet Isaiah. A highway will be there. The way of holiness. Isaiah chapter 35, verse 8.
Whether we are of the anointed or of the other sheep, we need to remain on the way of holiness as it takes us through the spiritual paradise and leads us to future kingdom blessings. Since 1919 CE, millions of men, women, and children have left Babylon the Great, the world empire of false religion, and have begun traveling on that figurative road. You are likely among them. Although the road was opened some 100 years ago, preparatory work on that highway began centuries earlier. For the Jews leaving Babylon, Jehovah saw to it that obstacles were removed. What about the modern-day way of holiness? For many centuries leading up to 1919, Jehovah used God-fearing men to help clear the way out of Babylon the Great. They did necessary preparatory work, spiritual road work, to make it possible later for right-hearted people to leave Babylon the Great and enter the spiritual paradise, where pure worship of Jehovah had been restored.
Daily Text Lessons.
Why should events that happened so long ago be of interest to us today? That is all very interesting, some might think. But does what happened to the Jews so long ago have any meaning for us today? Indeed it does, because, in a sense, we are traveling on the way of holiness. Whether we are of the anointed or of the other sheep, we need to remain on the way of holiness as it takes us through the spiritual paradise and leads us to future kingdom blessings.